welcome back to my channel, and this is the revamp. I'm doing a wind down series, and I have my two guests, Lucien and Nacho. Would you introduce yourselves?
You already introduced me. Nacho.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean that's it. You know, if you want to get to know more about me, feel free to ask me in the comments.
What do you do here in Japan?
Actually, I'm a student here in Japan. I'm doing my doctorate at Sophia University, and I'm just having fun. You know.
Okay, nice. And Lucien.
Yay! I'm Lucien, guys, and this is my third year in Japan. I'm an assistant language instructor. Oh, cool, awesome.
Oh, really?
It's my
Happy
third year
holidays.
here. Happy holidays. Right, so yeah. Huh? I don't know that's after.
Okay, so there you go. And what inspired this episode of the wind down is I was helping a friend out with the process of coming to Japan as an English teacher, and I was telling him the pros and the cons, and he went through the process and everything, and the next stage they asked him to cut his locks.
Oh no, bummer.
And I was shocked because I see a lot of black teachers with locks in Japan, especially men. So, right? And that's why I asked Lucien, I was
crazy.
like, please let me do
Crazy.
this episode, if you can come out with this episode, because I was just shocked. And the thing is, these are Jamaican recruiters who are telling people this. Even if the company is asking for this, you know, as a cultural ambassador, you say, yo, this is a part of our culture. And that is what Japan, coming to Japan to teach English is about. Like coming and teaching your culture and stuff like that. No time I'll put in all three earring and them act and say, I'm a culture.
This is a cultural exchange.
Everything,
like,
and they
it's a
don't
cultural
even bother
exchange.
you from I have a blonde hair and I teach in public schools sometimes. So I was really surprised that they asked that young man to cut his hair in order to go to the next level of the interview process. So, Lucien,
Yes.
as a black man with locks in Japan, how have your experience been? Have you ever been asked to cut your locks during your process to come to Japan? And it's the same company, I won't call their names, they're the ghetto, but I won't call their name. So have you ever been asked to cut your locks while doing the process?
Well, when I was in the recruitment process, I was asked that question, and right there and then, I tell you guys, like my eyes were like filled. It was like I wanted to cry, but like, you know.
So they did ask you?
Yeah, they asked me. I was like, oh my gosh, what I'm gonna answer this? Okay, and she was like, would you cut your hair? And I was like, I was here for like a minute or 2 minutes, like I stopped, like
So it was not before you came to Japan?
before, yes, in the recruitment process. So I paused on that question for like a minute. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what am I gonna answer to this? I don't want to cut my locks. I was like, well, in my mind I was like, I need a job. I really need a job, and like I need to leave Jamaica. Like I was like, to the interview, I was like, okay, I'm gonna say it will grow back. That's what I told him. I told him like, it will grow back. And right here, I was like, oh my gosh, that was just so crazy. After the interview, and I went home, I was like, please. I was like, what if they come like, oh, you got through, Lucien, but you're gonna have to cut your dreads? I was so worried about that.
But did they ever ask you like you got through? You have
No,
to cut your
never.
Alright.
It was only that question, like, would you be like willing to cut your hair? And I was like, it will grow back. That was my answer. It will grow back. But after the interview process, they never ever
talked about it. Okay, so being in Japan as an English teacher, like in school, what has the experience been like with your locks and the kids? Because I know
Trust
just
me.
being black is like
the
a
experience.
whole in Japan.
The experience has been great, I must say. Like, it just amazed me every day how intrigued they are. They want to touch my dread, they want to play my dread. Make sense, and they were like, they were like pull my hair. Well, I don't mind. Like, I don't want to pull my hair. Let me touch it. And they will touch it, and they will be like, yes, to go and they say many things. Like, I was like, sometimes wondering what's going through their head. Like, like I just want to get in their head and find out what's going on. But it just amazed me how they're intrigued and they want to touch it. Like, the experience with my dread is awesome.
And you have never had problems
Never,
with
never.
the principals
Never.
or with the
Oh,
students?
my.
Oh, that's yours. Okay, okay.
Never, ever. Like,
He got his wings. All right,
it's
that's
always,
really cool.
yeah, it's always positive, like, reaction when it comes down to my dreads and everything. Like, it's part of my personality. You know, Maki Sensei with the dread is just always like that.
Exactly. So this is why I'm very shocked that, especially as Jamaican recruiters, they would even ask such questions, or they wouldn't explain to these companies that people's dread is more than fashion for some people. It's a part of who they are. So thanks for clearing it up.
Sure.
And
again, it's a
trust me,
cultural exchange. So, like, you know, like, it's a part of our
Exactly.
culture. So,
Exactly.
I was a bit shocked when you told me about
Yeah,
that.
no,
I'm like,
I was
so
shocked
shocked
that
about
they
that.
would
Is yours?
say that
Like,
he
yeah,
can
so
go
sorry.
to the next
That's
level
fine.
just because he
Where's
has
the cover?
locks.
Yeah,
It was
In your back,
really,
it's
it
right
was
here.
really surprising. Really,
That's
really
crazy.
surprising.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought we were getting better at that, you know. I thought we passed
Especially
this.
being-
Like, honestly, I thought we passed this.
Especially being in Jamaica, I feel like Jamaicans are still underneath this slave mentality. Slavery is over, but trust me, the white man just have them put on them neck.
Because when I just started, like, it was so crazy. Like, even with my family, like, everyone, like, even some of my aunts, like, wanted to cut me off. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna UE, I'm going to bad company. Yeah, I'm a smoke
ridiculous.
weed. Like, it was like that. Like, he's no Rasta and you don't believe in Christianity anymore. It was crazy. Like, I have a family member who didn't, like, they didn't talk to me. Like, they just cut me off.
Cut off
Yeah.
because of your life.
One few
For a
words.
short period of time. They come around, but like, it was
Right, true. Like, your life, you live your life.
Yeah.
But I think it's weird, especially for Jamaica and and when it's tourism time, it's all about the dreads. When it's tourism time and to get that money in, that revenue in for the country, it's all about the dread. But then when you're talking about getting a job or going to school, you know, you remember the story with the little girl who was she was denied entrance
Yes,
to school,
that
and they had the
story
whole
was so crazy.
court case because
That
of that.
story
And
was
I'm like,
crazy.
Jamaica? In Jamaica in
Really?
2020.
Crazy.
I'm like, this is crazy. Like, we need to do better as a nation and stop with these white people mentality. It's like, we're our own people, and the dread is a part of our culture.
looks amazing. It looks
It's
amazing.
time-
Yeah, thank you.
It is time for us to embrace it. See, not sure from Nigeria is so surprised that we'll have these issues in Jamaica.
Yeah, right. Like, why would dreads be an issue, to be honest? Even people in Nigeria actually keep locks, actually, and they go to school with
The
them.
people that want to come in on
So,
video.
I really don't know about Japan because I've never really had locks before. Yeah, so really, I've never really had locks before. You know,
But like when it comes down to the job market in Nigeria, like the lock.
of course, like there's still some kind of discrimination, like, oh, you know, you still gotta cut your locks. You still, you know, they feel like, I mean, the kind of guys are like the gangster. There's still some kind of
Weed and all
Yes,
those.
we always
Just stereotypes. Stereotypes.
So like, I'm not surprised
Who
Japan
smoke
is that
weed
way.
more than white people?
Wait, we can eat in between, right?
Yeah, you can eat if you want.
All right, I was
Our
just
wings
checking.
are getting cold.
Yeah,
Okay.
my nachos is getting cold.
So I just want to ask you guys, in 3 words, how would you explain?
hot, spicy. Oh my god.
So in 3 words, how would you describe your experience in Japan so far? 3 words.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Weird.
Weird. I can definitely agree with the weird.
And
Do this. I'm going to the back.
I'll be the last one now.
I go back.
I would say memory.
Memorable. Definitely. I'll definitely say memorable as well. How about you, Michelle?
Experience in Japan. Overall, that's awesome.
Awesome?
Yeah, that's awesome. Like when I just,
Awesome.
I'm gonna be honest. When I just came here, it was very, very rocky.
Oh, really?
Like for the first 2 months.
Awesome, Rocky.
Yeah, very, very rocky for the first 2 months. You know, trying to adjust, you know, adapting to new culture and everything. Just for the first 2 months, my experience was like hell. Like that's another story. That's from like a different vlog.
Hell.
And then I got transferred to Tokyo, and then like.
Oh,
you know,
you weren't originally in Tokyo?
no, so my first placement was in Nagano. So I was there for 2 months. So that was a hell house. That was the whole rockiness I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was just crazy there. Yeah.
Another word?
So I said like awesome, rocky, and Tanashi.
Tanoshi, in case you don't know what that means, it means interest. Tanashi?
Tanashi, you said Tanashi.
Tanoshi, okay.
Tanoshi, yeah. Tanoshi means interesting, right? Interesting, right?
Yes.
Just checking my channel.
Fun, yeah, like.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, Tanashi.
Omoshiro is interested.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome, yeah.
Tanashi.
Rocky and Tanashi.
Okay.
Great, yeah.
Alright. So there you have it. I feel like everybody have their own
What's yours,
unique
by the way?
experience.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
I'm the guest.
What's yours? Nah,
Yeah, but I'm the guest. I'm the host.
yeah, you're the guest. You're the host.
No, yeah, you're right.
I
No,
should
I'm
add
the guest.
adventurous as well. Did I mention
yeah.
So
that?
that's mine.
Yeah, I
So
should add
mine
adventurous.
is mine.
Mine
So apart from
as well.
it being
I
awesome,
gave them three,
adventurous.
you know, they want to just.
Adventure. That was right on the spot.
So
Gotta
like
give
for
us
me,
thinking time.
Yeah, adventurous is definitely one of
I
them.
wanted it to be on the spot. So for me, adventurous, definitely interesting and difficult.
Rocky difficult, yeah.
Musikashi.
Weird, I would say weird.
So yeah, adventurous. I've had so many great experiences in Japan, and Japan has been a lot of headaches for me as well. But everywhere there's good and there's bad, and you just have to take it and go. And everybody has their own unique experience in Japan. So
For me, you just have to take it a day at a time. For me,
Definitely.
just take it a
I
day
feel
at a
like
time.
that.
Yeah. Take every day to process everything.
So for the next part, love language and dating in Japan. Yes, do y'all go on dates in Japan? I was in the ghetto.
What are you talking about?
The dating scene in Japan is the absolute ghetto.
Ghetto.
But your love language and dating in Japan, how has that experience been for you?
Yeah.
So we're into the
My
second
love
part.
language here is music, you know.
You know, I'm not playing with it, actually. I'm not playing.
Yeah, like literally, what is love in Japan? I mean, what is love
That's
in
the
Japan?
question. What is love,
What is love in
in
Japan?
Japan?
Like, what
It's
is love in Japan?
non-existent,
It's
to be truthful.
Yeah.
But how has dating been in Japan?
Well, it's been really hectic, I would say. You know, I've been in Japan for 5 years, and for some reason, I can't seem to keep anyone for 6 months. I mean, give me a
won't
break.
tell
You
you
know, that's
tonight.
too long.
Oh my gosh,
That's
you
long.
so spicy.
No, but that's long because me, I'll date you for a month and
You see what I'm talking about? You see, so
Per
6
month.
yeah. What's
And 6 months for you?
Yeah, 6 months for me.
Why is it though? Is it because they don't show affection?
So
Yeah.
that's
I have
a big
prices,
part
like
of
one
it.
price.
And then you can't respond to my text 24 hours
Oh my gosh, we're
later.
gonna talk about that? We should talk about that. We should definitely talk about that.
So it's
Affection is a big part, actually. You know, you don't feel the same. You know, like
Right.
seriously, like when you give out a whole lot and you don't feel you get it half of what you're giving out, and then you feel like is this gonna be something long term? So that's for me especially. I mean, I've not had that problems dating foreigners here in Japan.
yeah, it's more with
It's more like with
dating
Japanese
Japanese people, yeah.
more like with dating Japanese people. And I feel like to some extent, do not come for me, you know, but
don't come for him.
they're pretty much, you know, narcissists. You know, they want you to, you know, follow them. They want you to do what they want you to do. Yeah. And for me, I'm like, I mean, the beauty of life is that we're diverse, and then we need to like, they want someone. It's easier for a Japanese person to date someone that matches their personality and their uniqueness and their identity. That's what I would say. You know, if you're a different person, it's kind of very difficult for them to, you know, get a grasp of it. Because I think, you know, most of them are really not exposed. Most of them are really not exposed to the outside culture.
Yeah.
So they don't really know how to handle people that are foreigners in general. So they get stuck in their like shell. Yeah, so and that's the problem. Breaking that wall is always the problem for them. I mean, we can break the walls. Breaking the wall is the main problem for them.
For me, I've been on like 2 dates with Japanese, right? And it's just the communication for me. Like communication is a big thing for me. She's looking like communication is. I'm big on communication, and like the whole, you mentioned 24 hours, it's not 24 hours for me. Like, the 3 days, 4 days, 1 week thing, is just not going to
Them
work.
dangerous with the reply.
Like, I understand that we're all busy, but it takes like less than a minute to reply to a message. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
it takes less than a minute.
You're only
to
too
reply to
busy
a
for
message.
someone you don't really care about.
I mean, I'm at work, you know, you go to the bathroom, you take your phone out, you just say, hey, how are you? Or how's your day going?
No,
You know?
that's if they go to the bathroom at work, because a lot of them don't even do that.
That's true. But that's crazy. It's not so hard to reply to a message. So communication was my biggest problem. Yeah. Just,
So you got into mind reading.
yes.
Reading minds.
Yeah, reading minds.
You definitely
Yes,
have to
yes.
get into mind reading also when you're dating a Japanese.
Body
Yeah, they're
language.
not gonna express anything.
They don't say anything there because one, they don't like confrontation.
Right.
So
That's-
a lot of people in
that's it.
relationships
That's
and
it.
it blows up because they don't talk. They don't actually say how they're feeling.
Right.
That's just me love express myself.
I'm very expressive as well.
The other day, it's today I post like, my problem is one argument, I'm going through the door. Because I'm just full of mouth, I'm here chatting.
Do you feel they get intimidated by you? Like your personality?
Definitely. My personality when I go on Japanese date, like Japanese men, I don't think they can handle my personality. Because even I'm talking and I'm doing all this hand expression. That alone, with that, they're like, alright, no, she's trying to fight.
I mean, I've been with 2 Japanese since I've been in Japan, but like I would say like they are Western Japanese. They are Japanese people that have lived abroad.
Yes.
So it's very easy to communicate.
I went
I'm gonna bring that up
Yeah,
because
yeah.
those
They-
who
they're
are
different.
exposed, yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely different.
So different, you know. And then people from Kansai as well. I think they are much open-minded and they are very much expressive as well.
And I must say, all of my Japanese friends here, they are like that as well. They travel.
Yeah.
They travel.
That's
So
what I'm
that
saying. I probably don't have any traditional Japanese friends. I would say. Yeah, traditional Japanese.
Neither do I. Actually,
Both
only
dates
have
for
2
me, they are
Japanese
traditional.
friends.
Right. On the first date, communication was a prejudice. Second date, I made it clear.
How you meet traditional Japanese girls like you?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Right.
Tinder. Yeah. Tinder, right? We all use Tinder.
I don't use Tinder.
You don't use
I don't
Tinder?
use Tinder.
When
I don't
you
use-
on the road or at a party?
He goes to school here, so
That's
it's
it.
easier. Like if you go to school in Japan, it's easier to meet and actually be friends with Japanese people. If you're working in Japan, it can be, especially as an English teacher, more difficult.
Yes, going to school. Yeah, going to school is a different experience.
Yeah.
No, but don't forget, I'm going to a graduate school, and most students in graduate school are mostly foreigners, actually. So
Okay.
the Japanese community is
Yeah,
really
that's
low. We got like really young girls, like the undergraduates.
Hello, you said that. Young girls?
I'm not that old, though.
I like how you say that.
I'm not very old, but you know, we still got like really young girls there.
It's the accent, young girls.
Yeah, them girls.
Them girls.
Them girls. And then, really.
You guys don't want fries?
Is it cheesy? Is it cheesy?
Yeah, cheesy.
So y'all just gonna eat and cut him like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he just distracted me with the fries. One thing with me is, because I don't work on like them apps, like Tinder and all those things. So I go around my circles: school, work, where else? Church. Yeah, I go to church. Whatever I'm doing, I just find those small little circles to build a relationship. Friends of friends. I think the 2 girls I've dated actually here in Japan, 2 Japanese girls. I met them through friends of friends.
Oh.
Okay.
Friends of friends. Yeah, they were friends of like some of my other African friends. Yeah, that's how we met.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My Japanese, my dating in Japan is
Yeah, sure can.
too long. It's too long.
Yeah, sure
It's
can.
the ghetto.
You need another vlog for that?
Yeah, really. Yeah. But dating in Japan, I could say that it was interesting, and also I study psychology, so I'm always up for a social experiment, and that is another problem with me.
It comes down to the psychology part.
So, yeah. So I really wanted to get into the mind and how Japanese people think in relationships and stuff like that. I was really interested in that.
You probably
when
can
I
write a
just
book
came
now,
here.
right? Just based on all I experienced, you're supposed to can write a book.
But like, so I tried Tinder, which is together because they're not actually looking to date anymore, and I wasn't really looking for any serious relationship as well. But on Tinder, trust me, they just wanna F-U-C-K.
For me, I went on there to
That's
find
that's all they want to do on Tinder.
and I want a relationship. I want, a relationship.
You want a
So,
relationship on Tinder?
Yes. I didn't know that it was ghetto. Come on, like I didn't know that
my
it was so
goodness.
ghetto until now, right? So yeah.
But I've met a lot of interested and I've gone on a lot of interesting dates. One time, one of my dates wanted me to go to a love hotel. See, and I have to explain to you what a love hotel is in
Break
Japan.
it down for them. Break it down.
It's where they go to dogo.
You know that word to know where from in Jamaica. Where from in Jamaica? The only kind that people know
What the
about
hell is
dugu. That's a Caribbean type of word there. Dugu.
But yeah, so it's been interesting. I have to make a whole vlog for that part. But I want to get to what's your love language before we go. What is your love language, Nacho? And do men want flowers? Do you guys like getting flowers and stuff like that too?
No.
Acts of service, we have words of affirmation, we have receiving gifts, and touch as well. We have touch, so
We all like to
for
get
you.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but not too much.
Really?
Like I'm not into public display of affection.
But you're into the other PDA, private. Anyways, yeah, back to
the
the matter.
private is nice.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, for me it's acts of service definitely. Yeah, because
Acts of service?
yeah, acts of service. Because like it means my partner is paying attention to my needs. Without me saying it actually. It means you care much about me. And you have to. It means you're going to do the things that I need you to do without being told. Basically, it means you're paying attention to me, and I cherish that. That's a nice love language.
Yeah. How about you,
For
Shellz?
me, words of affirmation.
Okay, nice.
Definitely. Every day I want you to keep communicating with me, sending messages, how's your day going? Like, babe, how's your day going? Something like that.
That's nice,
When
that's
you get off and those good stuff. That's all I need, really. Communication is key, guys. Communication. I can't stress that enough.
Look like Lucian cannot do it on the communication.
Yeah, communication. I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, dating communication.
Yeah, communication is the big
communication.
No, but for real, like to have a successful relationship, communication is really not just communication and comprehension. I'll say that.
And the other C, compromise as well.
I'm not compromise. Compromise? What's that?
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about?
Comprehension is
Yeah.
important.
Comprehension. I always tell people, yeah, we can communicate, but if you don't understand what I'm
yes.
saying or what I need,
It's
then
gonna be a problem.
so yeah, communication goes along with comprehension. Please, guys, comprehend in your relationships.
Wait, so you don't agree with me compromising is...
Compromise.
Oh my goodness.
I don't compromise anymore. I do trade-offs, and if I'm trading off something, you better come with something nice. For me, say, oh, I'm trading off this for this.
I think they're talking about me.
What are they talking about?
You're not good. You're not good. But yeah, I do trade-off now. I don't compromise because I feel like if I compromise, I'm giving up something like that I like, and that's a part of me. And yeah, I don't do that anymore at all.
I think this is so much extent, like.
So, like I can, if I know that.
Would you like your partner to compromise with you?
No, that's my thing. I think it goes it goes both ways.
And that's
So like if I think that something, it's a part of you. Like when you get into a relationship, you accept the person for who they are. Or you don't accept them at all, you move on and try to find somebody that suits you. When you pick someone, I don't think, even if you say, alright, you know that I decided to love this person and yeah, I don't really like this, but I can live with it. I don't think that is a compromise. I don't think that is a compromise because it's a choice that you have made. A compromise is like you literally want something and it's a part of you, and then this person actually say like, yo, for example, people working, like moving to another country. You don't like the country, but you're supposed to move there. The jobs there will not suit you, but your spouse is moving there, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, and you pick up yourself and you move this big compromise, and you know you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate the job there. It is just not for you. I feel like that's a compromise.
Yeah, but there are different levels. That's the big one, right?
Yeah.
That's the big one.
So, like for me, I'll never ask somebody if I know they don't like something like that. I'll never ask somebody to get up and move for me, because I know they're gonna be very miserable, and I don't want anybody
And that
to
will
ask me
affect the whole
that.
relationship as well.
Yeah.
But what's your love language?
My love language is actually acts of kindness.
And gifts. I felt like she was going to say acts of gifts.
So, acts of service, yeah? Acts of service. I love gifts too.
Obviously. I could tell. She's like acts of.
No, let me tell you why. It's the same reason for natural. I like when people pay attention to me. I don't have to ask him for certain things or you just do something and I'm like, damn, shit, this dude really paying attention.
Absolutely,
Really just,
absolutely. It's a way of communication.
Yeah, like for me, like you're communicating with me. You're telling me like, yo, babes, you're 8. I'll go the extra mile for you. And I feel like I do that. Like
Observing as well, you know, observing a partner every day.
exactly, right? Right? Yeah.
No, it's okay.
So definitely
I like the last one.
And a girl look, who like
like
gift? Which girl don't like gift? Answer me, tell me. I love a nice gift. Diamonds.
But do you like giving gifts?
Yes, I am a gift giver. Like if I really, really like you, I'm gonna buy you a gift. And and I don't put a price tag on it either. If I have the money though, because a girl not going bankrupt trying to impress nobody's son.
Alright, sip your wine.
But yes, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So thank you for joining me. Subscribe, like, and share.
Yes, please do that. Remember,
You can also add us on Instagram. Mine is Sherikay, SHERRIIKAY.
and Quan McKay, QUANMCKAY. I'm also on YouTube as well, Lucian McKay.
You have to invite me to your channel.
Of course.
Really,
In the making, we have a lot of more videos in the making.
And for me, you can follow me on Instagram, Anya1 of Newi, ANYA_OF_OF_NE_WI. Yeah.
I'm gonna put the ads.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the ads.
But thank you for joining us. Remember, share
Yes.
and like.
Peace out.
Peace out. Boom, boom.